My name is Elizabeth Hagan, and I'm an author of a new book with Chalice Press called Birth, Finding Grace Through Infertility. Many people have asked me when they found out I was publishing this book about why would I share such a personal story with the world? Wouldn't I be embarrassed or ashamed to talk about what I did in this book and all of the dark nights of the soul that came along with this, including depression and deep periods of grief and sadness? Well, I have to tell you, when I was going through my struggle, which lasted for my husband and I about 8 years of intense pain and heartbreak and fertility treatments and failed adoptions, I looked for resources. And in those resources, I found two kinds of books, generally. One were memoirs, other memoirs about others who had gone through infertility like we had. But I often got frustrated when I reached the end of those books because I found that the author never made any movement. And I wanted to find a book where it was about a journey. And when they got to the end of the story, they had somehow been in a different place than when they began. And when I sought out Christian stories about others who had gone through child loss or infertility, often what I found were they were racked with just tons of simple answers, like if you just pray harder, then God will give you what you want. But for me, I prayed a lot. I was a pastor after all, and still I never was able to get what I wanted so badly and was doing everything I could to make happen. And so I began to write. I began to write hoping that as I found my way through my own season of pain and loss, as I put my pen to paper and began to share my feelings and my experiences and my stories, I got a lot of hope knowing that one day, when it was time, that this book, as it was shared with the world, might help other people too.